Welcome to The Guide at Fish North Georgia. Brought to you by these fine sponsors. Spro, working with America's best anglers to design the world's finest fishing tackle. Nichols Lures, handcrafted to perfection. Georgia Blade, makers of premium fishing lures for over 3 decades and home to the Georgia Jig. Crypto Bass, tournament grade, Georgia made. And be sure to visit fishnorthgeorgia.com. Now here's Andy Middleton.
Hey guys, this is Andy Middleton with the Guide Fish North Georgia. It is August 20th, 2020, and I'm going to talk to you guys about fish number 6 in my 2020 Georgia Bass Slam, and that is the Chattahoochee bass. There are, as the name suggests, this bass, this species, is found in the Chattahoochee River and its tributaries. There's a couple of different sections you can find the bass in. One of the best ones is the section from Helen down to Highway 115 up in Habersham and White counties. You can find it in the Chattahoochee River proper and some of the tributaries that flow into it. Some of them are probably going to share water with trout up there. Another place in the river you can find them is the section south of Atlanta, between Atlanta and the headwaters of West Point Lake. Today I was fishing down below Atlanta. I was working in that area. I got done with everything I had to do and realized I was pretty close to Banning Mills. And Banning Mills is on Snake Creek, which is a tributary of the Chattahoochee that flows in near Whitesburg, Georgia. So I did not go to the mill itself. I just went to a road crossing, just pulled off on the side of the road, walked down below a bridge, and within 20 minutes I had my Chattahoochee bass. So if you know where they are, they're pretty aggressive and you can catch them fairly easily. The first thing I tied on today when I went down below my bridge was a Ned rig. And on that Ned rig, I had the Strike King Rage Ned Bug in Blue Craw. I got bit on my second cast and my third cast and my fourth cast, and I kept getting bit on it, and I kept missing them or losing them, and then eventually lost both of the Ned heads that I had. So I ended up tying on a real light Texas rig. I think it was an 1/8 ounce weight 3/0 hook and a Zoom finesse worm and green pumpkin, and within a few minutes I did catch my Chattahoochee bass, and I will post a picture of that bass at the end of the video. Keep in mind, especially below Atlanta, there can be hybridization in some of these bass species. There's been so many illegally introduced species of bass in Atlanta and below over the years that the red-eye subspecies can interbreed with each other. Shoal bass, they can interbreed with spots. Smallmouth, it's pretty rare that they would interbreed with a largemouth. Largemouth just don't interbreed with other species very much, but the rest of them, anything goes. This particular fish I caught, judging by the vertical striping and a little bit of a dark splotch where the body of the fish meets the tail fin, it does look like it possibly could be hybridized with a shoal bass a little bit. But there are more features of a Chattahoochee bass in it. It does have the red fins, and it does have the white margins around the edge of the dorsal fin, the caudal fin, and the anal fin. So, like I said, I'll post the pictures at the end of it. One thing I do want to remind you, if you go down to a creek crossing, especially on that south side of it, well, on the north or south side of Atlanta, you may see some no trespassing signs, so honor those. If you're wanting to wade the river or something, you need to get permission. Luckily, I was just standing below the bridge today, so I was in a public right-of-way. Right below the bridge I was at, I walked down there, I immediately knew I was going to get bit because there was a pour over there, like a ledge, a shoal, and there was some willow grass in it, and there was a bridge piling, and a little log jam up against the bridge piling, and then a couple of other logs laid in the water, and there was kind of a deep hole in a couple of places below that ledge. So it was perfect habitat. Like I said, it was just a matter of minutes before I started getting bites there, and then finally I hooked up and caught my fish on that finesse worm. After that, I did tie on a Rebel Popar just to see if I could get bit on topwater. I didn't fish that long because a storm came in and it started thunder and lightning, so I just left. But I didn't get any bites on the popper. But anyway, that's your quick little lesson on the Chattahoochee bass and a couple of places that you can look for them. Like I said, above Lanier, up near Helen, and in between Atlanta and Noonan in the tributaries. So get out there and see if you can get that slam. There's still plenty of warm weather left and plenty of time. So thank you guys for watching this, and I will talk to you on the next one. See ya.
Thanks for watching the guide here at Fish North Georgia. Our mission is to build a community of anglers to give you the best and latest information to make your day on the water more successful. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, click the bell so you'll be notified of any future content. Make sure you check us out at fishnorthgeorgia.com, where we carry a large variety of bait manufacturers from here in the North Georgia area. So we appreciate you being part of our community, and we'll see you soon.